Hello, friends. It is day 4 of 30 Days of Foundation. And yes, there is a new hair color. Um, so it's time to transition into summer shades. So we'll see how this goes. But what that also means is when I went to go pick up my eyeshadow for today, I'm like, oh crap. I just changed my hair color, which means everything is going to look slightly different on me. So, had to give it some thought, and I decided that for the next 3 days, I'm going to try to work with my Hipdot palette. I got this guy from a BoxyCharm a couple months back, and I've only really played, I've only literally touched that shade down here in the bottom, Tulum. I haven't used any of the rest of the palette, so this will be a fun few days. I don't typically love blues and teals because I love them in my hair, but I don't typically use them on my eyes. So this will be an interesting few days trying out new hair, new eyeshadows, fun times. So let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm Ashmere. I usually do quick, informative reviews, try to help you make some fun new beauty purchases. And yeah, this month is dedicated to eyeshadows. If you have a request, if you want me to review anything, please let me know. Leave a comment. I love, love, love requests. All right, here we go. Okay, so I started out just taking this shade Ojos right here and just kind of pressing it all over my lid as a nice little base. I don't really know. I think I've mentioned this before. I don't really plan out my looks before I dive in. I just kind of look at the palette and see what kind of speaks to me. So yeah, we're definitely doing that today. Here's my favorite little brush. I hate when I lose brushes in my brush cup. All right, so I think I'm gonna dive in. I'm really kind of obsessed with this navy blue color down here, Sacred. So I'm gonna dive in to my crease with that and see how that goes on and blends. Matte, dark colors I absolutely love, but sometimes they can be patchy. So just depends on the quality of the palette, of course. And this seems to be doing okay. It is, yeah, it's blending out nicely. Let me use my regular mirror. I do like how deep that is. Oh yeah, that's an interesting. Yeah, this is a nice deep shade. All right, let's see where we go from. Okay, so I had like a major malfunction breakdown because after I used that navy blue, I went back in with this Tulum because it was calling my name, and I added it on top of there, and there is so much fallout that it was like boom, all under this eye, all through the right. I was like, oh my gosh, like, you're like, there are palettes you pick up and you're like, you're expecting some fallout, it's a lower quality or whatever, but it's a Hipdot palette and it's not, I wasn't expecting that much fallout, and I tapped it off and everything, like, the usual stuff. And yeah, it was not pretty. So I had to do some cleanup. And this look is starting to not look as cute as I wanted it to. So I need to add something blue into the inner because that orange base with that blue, which I had to go back over it with more blue in order to not have to take my entire face of makeup off. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to try to do some of this light water. I'm going to try to do this melt water over here. It's pretty, it's a shimmer, but it's not a straight glitter. I'm going to add that to the bottom here and see how we like it. And I'm starting to realize why I don't typically do blues on me. Okay, yeah, look at that. There's just so much transfer. Okay, super interesting. Like it's just transferring down into the bottom. Fascinating. All right, let's see how I can clean this one up. I'll check in a minute. Okay, I added that teal all the way around, and I'm not hating it, but not totally loving it. I feel like I suddenly took this look like super 70s, and yeah, it's very like peacocky, and I'm feeling with between the hair and the peacocky eyes, I'm feeling very like, whoa. So yeah, we're gonna, like I say, when in doubt, line it out. So I'm gonna stop adding colors from this palette because everything I do tends to blend into the other. Oh, and it's starting to crease. Why are you creasing? Okay, I'm not happy with that. This was a clean blending brush, and now it's not clean because, yeah, oh, look at that. It's definitely starting to crease right in the middle. The color's starting to lift from one to the other. Oh, that is not lovely. Okay, all right, I'm gonna pull back, stop messing with the eyeshadow. I'm gonna line it out, and then I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, and we'll see how I feel about this. Okay, so I only salvaged this look with the dark eyeliner and cheeks because I was really hating this. Not only that, as soon as I kind of like stopped focusing on looking at my face and went in to finish my cheeks and everything, I looked on my regular mirror. There was so much fallout in here I hadn't actually noticed. Like, oops, and I didn't blend well. I literally had to take off all of my makeup from under here down and redo my foundation and concealer because there was no way. Oh yeah, and you can see I didn't blend well apparently. But literally there was no way of saving this. So disappointed with the amount of fallout from these shadows. Aside from that, the look came out okay. I'm kind of torn about being excited about trying it. Like there are quite a few colors, especially like these over here that I was really excited about. Some more of the like more teal colors, like right down here, this one right here, of course. Like I'm really excited about them, but now I'm like, if this is going to be a mess every time I do my makeup, I'm not one of those people who does her eyes first and then her face. It's just like I hate when palettes do that and I'm forced to do that. So it's making me a little wary of using the palette 2 more times, but I'm not going to give up and I will try it. Let me know, have you tried the Hipdot palette? This is specifically, it's just called the Cenote is what it's called. There it is. The Cenote palette. Have you tried this palette? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you have problems with fallout too? Or is it just me? Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit like and subscribe down below if you liked the video. Check out my other reviews, and if you have something you'd love me to review or you want to know what I think of it, please leave me a comment. I love requests. Y'all, hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.